Good morning. My name is Peter. I'm from Family Fun Travels. We are just finishing up a 2-week backpacking trip in the high Uintas. During this time, I was able to use the Zenbivy sleeping bag, and I just wanted to give a quick review of the sleeping bag. First of all, it has a different style than most sleeping bags. It's kind of a cross between a quilt and a mummy bag. Let me start off by showing you how it works. Today I'm going to be demonstrating it on the Big Agnes Q-Core SLX ground pad. It is rated at about a 4.4 R value. They do recommend that you use this sleeping bag with an R5 value. We, however, had this pad and we didn't get into super cold weather, so this pad seemed to work fine for us. First of all, how this pad works, or how the sleeping bag works, it comes in 2 parts. You have a sheet that goes over your ground pad. It is important that when you order the sleeping bag, you think about what kind of ground pad you're going to be using, because you do order the sleeping bag according to the size of the ground pad. So to start off, to put it on your ground pad, you find the top. You can see right here, these corners, simply easily slip over the top. Come down here. Easily slip over at the bottom. Look at that, the colors even match between my ground pad and the sleeping pad. And then it comes over, and on this side, you have 2 places where it simply clicks in. Then you have the sheet part. The next part is the actual quilt part. This part you would line up. You take the zippers here. And simply zip it in. Simply zip it in on each side. Then you're good to go. Down here in the footbed, it also has a zipper. And we'll talk about that unique feature in just a second. So you can see you can put it on, that way. As far as the weight of the overall sleeping bag, I would say it is bordering on the ultralight level. It is not quite to the ultralight level compared to some of the 850 plus downfilled bags that you can get that are lighter and compressed smaller. But the bag isn't too bad to carry and easily fits into the sleeping bag compartment of most backpacks, with extra room to put other things in there that you may need. Let's talk about some other things you can do with this bag. So I showed you how to put it on. The bag is also nice because you can unzip one side if you get hot, and to let air in, then you can zip it back up. You can unzip the foot box if you want to get air in. The foot box is unique. It has a drawstring that allows you to open it up and to allow air in to the drawstring, into the foot box as well, through that direction. Or you can unzip the whole thing and take it off and use it as a blanket while you're sitting around the campfire if you happen to get cold. So as far as that goes, it is extremely versatile. Let me talk about a couple pros and cons of the sleeping bag. Pros of the sleeping bag: it is extremely comfortable sleeping bag. It has lots of room inside of the bag to be able to move around. If you notice, it does have a hood, so if you get cold, you can tuck yourself up into the hood. And here, it doesn't necessarily have a drawstring, but like quilts, it's designed to kind of pull around you and tuck where you need to be able to go. I would say another pro of the sleeping bag is it works in a wide range of temperatures. Since you're able to unzip it to allow cool air in, or untighten the foot box to allow cool air in, you're able to use it in the summer in warmer temperatures, or you're able to also use it in cooler temperatures. For us, we're camping anywhere between 12,500 feet and 9,000 feet on our trek. When we were up in the higher elevations, it was getting to about 30 degrees. At this point, the bag ended up being cold. For me, I had to take my jacket as well as some other clothing and stuff it down inside the bag. The main reason why I think the bag ended up being cold is because there is this gap right here when you're sleeping. Let me show you on this side. That just lets air in and it's tough to fill. For a workaround, I took my jacket and I wrapped it around my body and to be able to close that gap. That really did not happen until about 30 degrees. I do recommend that they want you to use an R5 sleeping pad with it, and maybe that will make up the difference. I don't know. Again, this is a 3-season sleeping pad, and I was only cold when it was about 30 degrees. Another downfall of it is it has only one layer in the footbed. I was quite surprised. Most footbeds I find are double layered to be able to keep your feet warm. For me, if I wore a warm pair of socks, then I was able to work around that, and my feet were just fine. So, in the end, I'd recommend the Zenbivy bag for definitely as a summer bag, and I would say if you're not in the extreme ends of the spring or fall season, when it starts to get really cold. For me, at about 30 degrees is where it was. But I would say out of all the sleeping bags I've slept in, this is probably one of the most comfortable sleeping bags, and it is really nice to be able to unzip it quickly and be able to wrap it around you and use it as a blanket. Again, this is Peter from Family Fun Travels, and we look forward to seeing you again on the trails. Bye.